Kitties.
So
That's good.
Okay, nope.
Our house looks like a tornado came through it.
What about those wedding gifts?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
you have a room full of them.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
How's the painting going?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Is it
Really
like
good
Southwestern yet?
Yep. Things have changed. Definitely, we've definitely done things.
Trends have changed, huh, now?
Yeah.
So it's something different now? Yep.
Yeah, it's completely different. I hung one thing. So, I mean, that's progress.
How's the ivy growing? Is it growing back?
It actually is. But the guy came back again this year and he started pulling it off and I was like, stop! No! You're just putting up lights. Why do you keep tearing down my vines? It's the guy that puts up Christmas lights and he's like, I'm already up here. I'll tear down these vines. And I'm like, no.
I'm helping.
On your house?
Yes, because it's like,
They told us that we would have to pull down the vines on ours.
yeah.
That the
They look beautiful.
They look
Yeah, I know.
so much better.
they
I don't.
look right. That the guy that comes in and checks your house once it gets sold, the inspector, will make us tear it down.
Of
course.
stupid.
Is it because it can like get under siding and like break through
Yeah.
walls and stuff?
Yeah, and it has
Uh-huh.
gone into the windows and everything like
So
that.
you can
so,
trim around that.
yeah, we need to be better about that.
Yeah, but usually if you're trying to sell it or if it's been sold, you want to get rid of that because liable, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Very
probably.
important. You probably know
Yeah.
more than I do.
And the bugs and stuff go up through it, they say.
Mm.
So, whatever. Who
Damn.
cares? Okay, I'm ready to play.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is going to be a recap for most of you, but mainly Ramus since they weren't here last time. Okay. As the team ventures forwards into the next stage of events, your team and your counterparts headed towards Frost. Because you did learn that the, let's call them the big bad evil guy, because there's a multitude of them, but one very big one, are leading in charge of elemental creatures, people, and all of that nature. You advanced forwards and wound up here. A small little village that got made because a good amount of people were basically thrown out of their own cities. You met the mayor without too much of an issue, and I don't know why no one trusted them, but no one trusted them immediately. Which is fair.
Trusted us or trusted the village people?
You guys didn't trust the
Village
mayor.
people.
Yeah.
Mayor, okay.
I don't know why, but that's a thing that happened. He told you that currently you're welcome to stay here for as long as you need it, but do be careful entering into Frost, especially its capital, as right now they have taken a good amount of the place hostage and are growing their numbers. And they told you to watch out for certain elemental creatures and the like, and Roy and the rest of their team did explain the exact same thing. Right now, you guys are going to potentially deal with humanoid elementals, which just means genasi and things of that nature. Elemental creatures, potentially elemental dragons, or Titan elementals, which just means very big, large, dangerous creatures. He also told you to like watch out for this one guy named, I think it was Tim, that keeps spouting something about them. He's like in the right-hand corner of the village, so if you want to speak with him, you can speak with him. And Dan and Becky immediately went over there, but got distracted by 2 rabbits that are in the map. And that's basically where we left off.
Cool.
I apologize for all this, but it seems as though I must have drank something weird, and I don't really remember what happened. Roger, why did you become so cool all of a sudden?
Oh,
As I look at
I forgot about the
Roger.
masks they had.
Roger?
Roger and Dan made masks also. Dan got help by other people. And basically Dan made a skull mask and Roger just made a standard cutout mask. They just look towards you. I don't know. Dan was doing it.
Well, it makes you look very cool.
Roger,
Okay.
I think it makes you look older. And
Okay.
more distinguished.
Mysterious.
Maybe we
y'all-
can all wear masks when we go into Frost.
Do
We
you
could
want to
be
see
like
something cool?
a cool masked band. A band of masked people.
Excuse me, everybody? Do you
Yes,
want to see
Becky, I love
something
you.
cool?
Yes, I love you.
Watch this. I want to backflip over the fireplace.
All right, go ahead and roll acrobatics. 11. Get 11.
Good.
It's a 5.
Wow.
You
Becky,
backflip
can I
almost.
like jump in the last minute?
Yeah. Becky, you try to backflip, but immediately you are about to just hit the fire. Tempest easily grabs onto you and like pulls you out before you even touch it.
But like I pull her over, like I kind of, I spot her a little bit and I just kind of lift her up and let her get over the fire because I want her to feel cool.
Okay. Roll athletics. 11.
Hang on, I haven't pulled up my character sheet yet.
No problem.
Just don't roll a -1. Got this. Accidentally throw me in the fire.
She just dunks in the
Acrobatics,
fire.
you said?
Papa! Yes.
Or athletics.
Athletics, because you're using your strength.
Alright.
Okay.
Nice.
Thankfully enough, you keep her balanced, so you make the arc continued forwards, and she does it.
It's an athletics check of love.
Wow.
I would like to ask: are there any is anyone applauding?
You do see that Tempest immediately, but you also see that Roy, near Beatrice, and Ariel are also clapping. I don't know if you could tell, but it's more or less that kind of polite clapping people do when someone sinks a shot in golf. Like the
Wow,
little
I
pat,
want-
pat, 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 pat.
I would like some clapping. I too want to do a backflip over the fire.
Okay, acrobatics.
I'm gonna stand by to help him just in case.
Athletics. He
Oh,
needs it.
Easy.
No!
Okay, you're not gonna dunk him in the fire, but he does get a little bit burnt. You jump over, not really figuring out how to do a backflip. Tempest uses her body to momentum kick it over, so you don't land in it. But you more or less wobble in the air like a fish going out of the water.
Nice.
Land by the rocks and like catch one of your feet. I'm gonna say the left one. It really doesn't matter. On fire for a second there. You take 1d4 points of damage. You take 3 points of damage.
Quick, Dan, spit on your foot.
It's alright. I'm made of water.
Oh.
It goes out quickly.
It's still on fire unless you
Water's
move your leg.
natural enemy.
Wait, if you
I'm gonna say Roy moves your leg away.
What? If he spit on his foot and he has spits poison, that would hurt him.
Oh,
But I
I'm just
control
curious-
water and we're surrounded by snow.
if Dan has human feet, are your toes cold in the snow?
Oh, they're
just
freezing
scared.
over. You can see that they're catching permafrost all over it and slightly turning purple.
Where did I go?
Dan, we need to get you some shoes.
Yes,
You
that
have
would
pants.
be great.
But you don't have shoes.
But where am I?
You're here
I've
next
turned
to the
into
fire.
my mask. Oh. Okay, I just don't see me on my screen. Okay,
Oh,
that's
you're there. You gotta go down and mask, bring the mask down a bit.
Yeah, you're more
all right, I'll just
parallel to the
restart.
top of the flame.
Right here? Can you see now?
nice. All right, right there.
Hopefully you
To
can
the
see.
right.
Sometimes Roll20 does this. It's happened to some of my players, unfortunately. I don't know why. But while you place your mask back on, I suppose, Near does state, alright then, we should rest up for the night unless you plan to speak with anyone here. But I don't know that you know anyone here, but much the less we are going to Frostpoint. And Remus, you do know that Frostpoint is the capital of the kingdom, and it's also where your parents are. Where? Near then states, right now they are using that as their main focal point. So when we head there, one of our teams will go after the, I suppose, big boss man. I don't know how other people say it. And the others will distract anything that we come across as best as possible.
Oh, that should be easy.
I think we should question Tim. They say he's the crazy man, and Becky was going to go over there and question until she found rabbits. Is Tim still available to talk to?
Roy does state, unless he's moved out of the city, town itself, he should still be there. He also mentioned that he's going through a divorce right now, so I doubt he'd have anywhere else to go. As mean as that sounds.
Who would like to accompany me to question why he's so crazy?
Tim? Yes, I'll go.
Okay, come on, Dan. Let's find Tim.
The simple man with a simple name.
I would, while they're doing that, I would like to sit next to Tempest and pull marshmallows out of my boots.
You keep
So
marshmallows
gross.
in there?
Yes,
Wow.
He does now.
it keeps them warm and it makes them crisp over better in the fire.
Interesting. Show me.
Here, would you like one?
Sure. Yeah.
Ew.
That's a little bit disgusting. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Have you ever had one?
Yeah.
No, I've
Don't
never
knock it until
had
you've tried
good
it.
I
Marshmallows.
pull 3 more marshmallows out of my other boot.
How many marshmallows do you have on your body?
They're they smoosh, so they're easy to
Wouldn't
fit in
you
the shoes.
like to know?
25.
Okay.
Beatrice does state, I mean, no offense to you, Mr. Ramus, but love is love. Let them express it however they will.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
Ramus.
love has nothing to do with boot marshmallows.
You don't know that.
Explain to me why a
Okay,
boot marshmallow is any worse than a normal marshmallow. They're just marshmallows.
Ariel does state, you'd be surprised. Honestly, Beatrice keeps peeps in her armpits, which is oh so gross.
Like, would you
Oh.
keep them in your pockets? Is that a better spot for me to keep them, Ramus?
No,
Yes.
you get lint all over them.
But that's
What?
close to your butt, and so when you fart, it gets into the marshmallows,
Then put them in your backpack or something.
which is above your butt.
I
Not
hate
wrong.
that I'm seeing your logic here.
Okay, thank you.
Roy then states, anyways, we should probably rest up unless we have something to do right now. We should probably at least wait until Sir Micah and Mr. Dan return. We do have food here. If you, he did bring soup with us. There's no really need for the marshmallows for anyone else.
Did you
so,
say soup? Bring
Yes.
soup here too. I would like
Uh,
soup too,
What
with
kind
marshmallows.
of soup is it?
You can tell that it's a nice. It's nothing fancy. It's honestly just broth, vegetables, chunks of meat you believe is deer, unless you know what venison looks like. And I don't
was
know.
kind of hoping for a bisque after that long journey, but I guess it'll do.
It's nothing fancy. The mayor brought it over because he's basically serving it to the rest of the city. It's good. It's honestly good. Like nothing worthwhile, but it is good. It does fill your stomach. But while Becky and Tempest are enjoying foot marshmallows roasting over the fire, the rest enjoy their meals
like
while...
your tongue when you say foot marshmallows.
That's
They're just
fair.
marshmallows, okay?
While
no
they
different than anyone else's
enjoy
marshmallows.
warmed up marshmallows. Is that the
With
fact?
toe jam. With toe jam.
Ew.
Have soft.
It is still good, but it's just an awkward placement. Anyways, while they enjoy their food, Micah and Dan do manage to get to where Tim lives. He's currently like wallowing in his depression, like looking in the snow, like staring at the sky, maybe getting snow blindness when the sun actually rises. But until then, he's fine.
Knock, 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 knock. Tim, are you home?
He looks down, surprised that anyone's here, and he does state, yes, I'm... Who are you? Masked man and beautiful man?
This is my face.
Roll deception.
Like a scale. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Dear Tim, my name is Micah, and this is my friend, Hugh.
He believes you. My apologies then, Mr. Hugh.
Yes.
It just looks completely different from your own skin texture, and honestly looks like cardboard.
It's like a dragon
I
scale.
suppose that's my...
Yeah.
I suppose that's my apologies. But anyways, what brings you here to my domicile?
Well, we are weary travelers, and we are here visiting the city. And we just wanted to get to know the neighboring people. And we heard you were talkative.
Yeah.
I talk, but very few listen. Like, I keep warning them and telling them that the end is near, but soon enough, people leave, people wander away, and that includes my wife, former wife.
I'm so sorry to
I
hear
understand.
that. Hugh, you can understand that, can't you relate?
Yes. When having, well, at least my third name is 3 letters. When having a simple name, people take your advice as simple advice. It's like, oh, damn, Dan, that's some simple advice. That's what they say.
Dan's also familiar with his wife leaving him.
Well,
No.
I almost kidnapped her for myself, but she said no.
Yes, we all have those emotions that drive us to do wild, crazy things.
Yeah, it could be the demigod status, but it was probably just the wife status I wanted. Who knows?
Oh, you're a demigod too. Come in, come in, come
Oh,
in.
wow.
Where are my manners?
I was born to be famous.
As was I. Micah, do you join them?
Yes, of course. This sounds like it could be an exciting conversation. We too think the end is near.
Yes.
Good. Finally, some non-close-minded people. You enter inside, and inside, if you've ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there are like cork boards everywhere, like things pointing to other things, red lines over the place.
Oh, Tim, it's all connected.
It's all connected. So, from what I've discerned, and quite some time ago I've discerned this, it wasn't just recently, something was summoned from the elemental plane of nothingness, a place that nothing can honestly grow or perspire.
We did
Mainly,
that.
it becomes and forms a neutral state. Since that point in time, elementals from all over the place has been gathering in this central point line. It's known as a fluctuation point, or where the ley lines of magic come from. In that regard, it moves over towards the rest of the elementals within the area, including Genasi. Each of them
Well,
have a core within them.
Tim, where is this central point? Is it a specific point right now?
Yes, he like brings out the map that's already there. He like wheels it over towards you. Here, he points towards Frostpoint, which is the city you're going to. But more specifically, inside the mountain range. From what I've discerned, they are gathering a large amount of magical energy to break something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but once I know what it is, I know what it'll be.
It's probably my mask.
Could be. If you are a demigod like I am, because I've already discerned all of this, it might be.
Explain to me what a demigod is. I'm a vampire.
Well, that's pretty close to a demigod, I think. But a demigod is able to acquire and learn and access information that others do not have, or at the very least see things beyond the point of normal man. At least that's what I think, because this is what I know, because this is how I see things. My wife didn't really
I see.
understand this. But anyways, you also
I
have
see something
power.
when I die.
Yes, that also happens. That's true. I also see things when I fall asleep as well.
Wow.
But anyways, this magical energy can envelop and change you. It can also grant you certain gifts. Not only that, but you become something far greater than normal people. Like you can fly into the sky without ever stopping. Maybe you can cast energy without having to use your own normal casting abilities. It's very hard to discern. As for me, I can do this. If you've ever seen the remove thumb trick that you do when maybe you're 8,
Yeah.
he like removes his thumb.
Really? I'm very, very impressed, Tim.
Yes.
Can you do anything harder than that?
Whoa.
Yes, but I wouldn't want to break your mind.
Watch
That's
this.
fine.
Watch this. Hold up. 1 second. Watch this.
It's amazing.
Incredible.
Wild.
You- yeah.
What were you
It-
saying about Genasi?
Oh, yes. While genocides are generally diversive in any which way or form, if you do have inklings of criminality or anything of that nature, you were drawn in by the power of this new elemental force that has been drawn into the world, gathering in this area. Of course, not all
Oh.
genasi are evil, but the ones that have proclivity to evil have been gathered here.
Okay.
Not only genasi, of course. It also involves tentacle elementals, and the like.
So just
And here-
elementals.
In
Not
here,
water dragons?
Yes, water dragons as well. Those are a type of elemental.
and here you're referring to Frost Point, not here, this little quaint community.
No. When I said we should go to Frost Point, they thought I was crazy, so they dragged me here.
Why did you want to go to Frost Point?
So I can learn and discover more. Being as a demigod, I should be fine.
I get that.
Are you drawn to them? Are you evil?
I don't think so. It's just I believe that my own strength is far greater than theirs, so as long as I am there, I should be alright.
Wow. Do you want to go with us?
Roll persuasion, Dan. But Micah, go ahead and roll insight.
Gladly. Gotta find my sheet. Hold on.
No problem. Yeah, 11's not bad. From what you can tell, this man can't fight. He might know a few things that other people don't, but it could all just be conjecture, or he could just know these things. It's kind of hard to tell, but you don't believe he's a demigod.
Wow.
Dan, he's like super motivated and pumped when you invited him. Oh, if you're going, I'm more than happy to attend. Like, obviously you need a demigod other than yourself, good
Yes.
sir.
Two demigods seeking unlimited power. What could go
Yes.
wrong?
And you'd be safe all together as long as you're with me.
I had two servants once, and they served me well. We did great things together. We even killed a dragon.
Ah, fantastic.
And you say
I
you
would
don't have
support
any living relatives at this time?
Well, I have two daughters, but they were left with my former wife. She went to her parents' place, which is in Isle.
Oh, I know that place.
Okay. Do they love you?
I hope so.
Will they miss you if you die?
He can't die.
They
He could die. We all could die.
immediately left. Like, They never really said goodbye, but I believe they would.
You might want to write them a goodbye note just in case.
That is true.
Knowing-
If I do
knowing Dan
ascend to
is-
godhood rather than demigodhood, I might have to say goodbye to everyone.
You never know what could happen.
That's true. I could become a god.
If you become a god, can you unleash my water dragon potential?
Maybe.
Right now, I just have a mask. But it's the first scale in many, you know?
Oh, yes, of course. I
Becoming
understand it.
Dangerous. Yeah. Sharp, not slimy. And like rugged and not smooth.
Yes, body transformation.
That's my future. Less flabby. Thicker skin.
All
Better
this
lungs.
is true.
Less gills.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
Future.
Tim, unless
Eyelids. The ability to blink.
Dan has any further questions for you, the rest of our team is waiting for us to go to bed and rest. And,
oh, yes, of course. Mortals do rest. Go ahead and rest, and by tomorrow morning, I should be ready to go.
okay. Well, we will send Dan to get you.
Of course.
Okay.
Can I have your house?
No. It's not my house.
Interesting. Oh, you stole it. Respect.
No, it was given to me. Obviously, because I'm a demigod.
So it is your house. I would like your house.
No,
You want to fight about it?
not really.
Power against power? Good point. I'm scared.
Me too. Not really a fighter.
Nice.
If you go with us, you'll have to fight.
I don't want to go anymore.
I have to disagree with that. I have been in many fights.
He like gathers up a
never
good amount of
fought
piece of
anybody.
papers and like hands them to Micah.
Truly.
Here, you can have my notes. I'm not gonna fight.
Yeah, I've only thrown a spear in someone's back from really far away. That was my true one fight.
Ah, true demigod to the end. A war demigod. He like claps you on the shoulder. Truly a man better than my own. Maybe you can become a god. Truly.
Nice.
I will wait here. And then maybe
Okay.
you can unlock my godhood when you return.
Do you have any notes on doing so?
No.
Do you have any items that can help me?
I gave Sir Micah my notes already.
Can I have your jacket?
I have two. He goes over for the second one and gives you his jacket. Do you want shoes too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's been cold.
I have two.
Thank you.
Gets his boots. Gives them to you. Actually, these don't fit. Comes back with like shoes for like maybe a kid, roughly around teenager-ish, so like 14. They fit better than his boots.
Sweet.
Eat. Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Come on, Dan. I want to go suck on that rabbit on the way home.
Okay. He was a cool rabbit.
He.
Utterly cold.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm into cool, cold drinks right now.
Cool.
Cool. You guys can keep doing
not.
that for a while until you leave.
Dan, I think you stepped on the rabbit.
Nice.
Did you catch it?
No, I just testing out my boots.
Is the rabbit
Boots are made
underneath
for
it?
stomping.
Is the
What?
rabbit underneath it?
The rabbit's on it, and it's still over there too.
Well, can you hand it to me, please? I'm very thirsty.
It's in two places.
You cut the rabbit in half?
You look
I
at Dan
stopped
and you
it.
can see a rabbit on his left side of his boot and on the right side of his boot. It's just the two rabbits, just side to side.
Yes, I've split it into two.
They just more or less moved away from his foot.
It's a mind-boggling experience. I'll just grab the one closest to me and suck it dry.
You do so. Unfortunately, these animals are way too used to people, so grab it, eat it. Nothing happens. Well, you do drink the blood, of course. And if it wasn't dead, it become a vampire wolf rabbit? I'm not honestly sure.
We could put it on the fire and make some jerky.
That's true.
Nice.
Would
Sure
you
you
like
don't want to
some?
make it into a vampire wolf rabbit?
I think it'd be too dangerous for this village.
What if we took 10 of those and put them in a bucket and then unleashed them on your worst enemy?
Right?
guys hear this conversation in the background?
Also, this entire time while we were around the fire, I'd use thaumaturgy to just play with the color of the fire and stuff.
Yeah, you begin to like change it into like a blue fire, green fire, standard orange for a while there. Roy does look towards you. Into fire, I suppose.
At least we need some type of entertainment.
I suppose that's true. If you can't really entertain yourself with your own mind, and I personally like a good book, though.
I can entertain. I would like to stand up and play my favorite song. I slowly reach my arm out, my left hand, and I place it under my right armpit. And I start wagging my arm up and down like a chicken, and I play a tune of my ancestors.
You begin
Your ancestors, Becky. This is passed down. You're gonna go with that.
There is a tune behind it, but hard to discern what it is.
My father taught that to me.
Thanks, I hated it.
You're welcome. Art is subjective.
Interesting.
More does state. Right then. Anyways, if you're all ready to go to sleep for the night, we are more or less set. They did mention that we can have lodgings within the big building to the left of us. Unless you all have things to do, we will likely retire for the night.
That sounds good.
I'm ready to sleep so I can slay in the dragons, monsters, demons, and whatever other things, like demigods and things tomorrow.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to be slaying a lot of Genasi. All of them.
I look
They're
at
all
Roy. I look at Roy.
They're
Wrong
all
crowd.
bad
Wrong
over
crowd.
that way. Not here. Just when they get closer to over there, they said they're all bad.
Wait.
All of them.
Only the
No,
bad
that's
people. Only the
That's
bad
who said
people
this.
go over
This is
there.
kind of racist.
Well, also,
No,
can I
it's
just
they
point
got
out?
they got
So-
infected by the other side.
Are you saying that if Roy and Tempest go over there, they'll also become bad?
What I'm saying is that we might be bad because we made all of them bad.
I disagree. That was nothing to do with me.
What Roy does state, what exactly were you told by this lunatic?
Oh, that there is let me see. What would I remember?
What would Dan remember?
There was a mountain and a valley. And
Right.
there was a nothingness and there's an in between.
That makes sense.
And something big moved through the nothingness through the in between to here and tore a gap into the in between, and it's been flooded with all elementals, making them kind of go crazy and I guess
Bad.
be bad.
What's
Wow,
an
that's
elemental?
actually very eloquent.
Yes.
Wow.
Sounds like
Racked
a lot
my
of
brain
magic.
so much, my mask turned upside down.
I thought that's just how it was.
He also said I was a demigod like him,
Wait,
which
what?
makes sense. Yes.
I,
He said that demigods could eventually get powers just to fly straight up to anywhere. Only up, but up to anywhere.
well, right now your only
I
power
mean, like
is to
this,
fall.
and I cast
down
levitate on myself.
Anywhere.
Even to fly.
Yeah, but maybe it's the beginning. You gotta learn to go down before you go up. Maybe I could jump as high as I've fallen.
Dan, I'm
That would be
floating 20
very
feet in the
hot.
air.
Where is she?
20 feet in the
20
air.
in the air.
Okay, just be careful up there. It might be close to way over there. And if you go way over there,
Just
then
make me a
you might
demigod?
be- This is according to a demigod.
It's a what?
According to a demigod, that if you go too far over there.
Right, but you said that demigods can fly upwards, and I'm flying upwards.
Yeah, but all the way upwards.
What does that entail?
What?
Like-
I don't know, wherever all the way is. I've never been there.
Okay.
Then how are you a demigod?
This is a question you should ask Tim. He seems very knowledgeable.
I don't think I'll ask Tim. I think I'll contemplate it myself while I sleep.
Same.
That's true.
Same. I'm going to sleep. I don't have enough brain power for the rest of this. And I'm exhausted from all the work I've done out here, entertaining everybody. If anyone would like to leave a tip, While I head out, please feel free.
Plant your corn early.
Right.
Anything? I've got 1 gold coin.
No.
You get like
Huh.
3 silver because the other team
Nice.
feels bad.
Don't enable this. Come on.
It's either that or she continues. Prefer
That is true.
going to sleep.
Thank you. I'm going to sleep.
You guys do rest for the night without too much of an issue. No one like attacks you during the middle of the night. They chose this specific spot for a reason.
This place doesn't even have a formal bar. I guess I'll go to sleep as well.
It's like a refugee place.
It is. You come back out without too much of an issue. It unfortunately doesn't have a formal bar, but some of them have like wines and wineskins, so there is stuff to drink. They're easily able to share it with you if you just decide to ask. But by morning, they don't have a menage, a good amount of food here. For some reason, I'm going to say menagerie, but I don't think that fits well. Anyways, so it's soup
Thought you were
again.
going to say menage a trois, but
Also doesn't fit well here.
I did too.
Anyways, so it's soup again in the morning. Different kind of soup. Mostly just root vegetables to get you hearty and ready for the morning. You do wake up and do all gather back at the fire. No one died. No one went missing. Tim's still in his hut because he doesn't want to fight anything because he's not a fighter.
Dan, I heard that rabbits really populate fast, and look, there's 2 more over there.
I know, I stepped on one and it turned into 2.
You stepped on another one?
Well, I mean, technically 2. Because it turned into 2, but yes.
I think I might go drink them. They were so good.
You should think about it. Maybe you should drink everyone over there. Maybe you should drink everyone in town just a little bit. Okay, that's all.
You eat the 2 other rabbits that were here. Easily enough. Near does state. All right then. Well, that's not that surprising. Our own comrade also does the same thing. Just, anyways, so we are ready to head over towards Frost Point today. It'll be a half-day's trek, and so long as no one gets lost, we should be fine. Have all of you ever traveled in the forest while it has been blowing snow?
I once traveled in a lot of snow with someone who died tragically. It was very dangerous.
I can't remember if I've ever traveled in the snow.
Wasn't it snowy when Ray died?
No. When our guy froze to death, that one dude.
It wasn't there, so
Oh
I'm not
god,
sure.
I forgot about the guy we left in the snow.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Wasn't Ray though. Anyways, he does state, well, if you're not careful, you will easily get lost within the forest area. And there is a thing called snow blindness. Blindness. So you need to be careful where you step and where you're watching.
Already ready.
All right. I would suggest maybe tying yourselves up with someone as partners in pairs, just in case one of you does get lost. The other one won't be that far away.
Should we all have a lead rope and we all hold on to the rope as one?
That would be a viable option, yes, but it all depends on what we might encounter. We will all be in a line, so that is more safety, but also potentially dangerous.
Roger, you want to share a rope?
I don't have a rope.
Nice. I've got plenty of rope.
Okay.
Just gotta remember to hold on to it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They extend their
think
hand up
I'd-
for a rope.
I think I'd like to travel with handsome people. There, I'll go with you.
Sure. Alright, Ariel and Beatrice are going together. Dan and Roger, a pair. Probably Connor and Nira. Probably Roy and Mora, unless others change their mind. Remus, who are you going with?
Well, I would rather have a place to myself.
Okay.
Emma has nobody.
Jan goes with the rest of these guys. All right then. So here's where the issue of traveling in snow comes into place. As you travel forwards and into, well, the intertwining forest, a day's away from Frostpoint, but close enough that you can make it there, you begin to see that the shadows begin to intertwine and move around. You do see that there's light fixtures further in the distance that indicate that there is a civilization nearby. Whatever's happening there, it's collecting energy, it's collecting a whole bunch of other things. And in the distance, you do see moving shadows in the sky and some of them on the land, just colossal beings moving around, even though they're not depicted. While in the forest area, you do see this in the skyline. And some of you might get lost, others you might not, but we'll see how that happens. Just going to paste you inside this map.
Now that I'm part dog, I think I can smell my way. Don't you agree?
Potentially. I'm not really sure. I've never really... You don't look like a dog, no offense.
Do I look like a bat?
No.
I'm handsome, aren't I?
I'd say you look more like a
Yes.
fox. A fox or a weasel?
Who's the
asked
weasel?
you?
I don't know.
Yeah. But you're traveling currently, Tempest. You went into pairs. Ramus decided to go solo. So every pair will have a lead. And the one in front currently is that lead. For the first round of not getting lost, everyone in front of their own grouping, go ahead and roll for me survival.
I got this.
At advantage?
At an advantage because no one is currently lost.
Oh.
There's
So
few things
Becky,
stands
roll
for that.
survival at advantage thanks to Tempest. Roy, Ramus, Micah, Nara, Dan.
And living in the wilderness is one of them.
Oh, we're doing real
I
good.
survive. Uh-oh.
Oh no! It's just so fucking cold here. Why would anyone live here?
I've never been in snow before, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I can do this.
The first check to make was 13. Difficult, but not impossible. Ray's the only one that failed.
Roger, it's
hello?
going well.
I feel I know I was
Oh, I got
near
advantage?
someone
Oh,
here.
thank God.
Oh, they probably all got lost. I'm
Red
so
mark
good.
indicates lost. You begin to move further into the snow and frost until you realize that something around you has been lost. You don't see Ramus anywhere. And Ramus, you go into the wilderness a little bit off ways, and you stop hearing probably Dan and Roger speaking. So you look around and you don't see them.
God, not again. Everyone else got lost.
The main group, what do you guys do? Currently, you're still visible to each other, but barely.
Just having a conversation with Roger.
Okay.
I feel as if I have no idea where I'm going, but exactly know at the same time feel like I know exactly where I'm going. So I'm just going to close my eyes, spin around really fast, and then walk in that direction that I stopped.
I point her in the right direction.
Okay. Tempest takes point. Micah, do
I
you
think-
allow Nier to go in front of you, or do you continue forwards?
Oh, I believe I have the strongest sense because I've lived 666 years. But I also sense somebody's missing. Does anybody else feel like, should we call out?
Hello, hello.
I mean, Father Albright hasn't been seen in days. Are we sure he's okay?
Yeah, what happened to our Al?
He's still there. Like, he hasn't been mentioned, but he's like nuzzled in Nara's hair.
Swear.
He's
The hair is
hibernating.
full of secrets.
Okay. So I've heard from 2 people.
What exactly is going
Hello?
on? You can't like barely see each other, but you can see like figures in front of you and to the sides of you. So you know people are there. You just don't exactly know who's missing. If
You just
there's
have to
anyone
keep
missing.
walking straight. Follow my voice. Now follow the voice's echo. That's straight.
Roy does state, we should maybe try to find a clearing. After that, investigate if there's anyone missing.
Okay, I like that idea. Good
On
call.
the way there, Roger, do you have any dragon secrets?
Have you ever heard of the story of the dragon that lost its scales and then gave it to some other guy, but he had to eat all the scales to gain the power?
That's a very interesting story. I'm surprised I almost guessed correctly, but it was a lot of scales, and I almost died when I ate them. Are
Yeah,
you
they're
sure
like-
that's a true story?
Yeah, they're like crystal scales that turn into water if you don't eat them fast enough. In
What,
fact, they're like
like a
all
water
over the
dragon?
place. If you know
Do
where
you
to
think
look.
if that guy had an illegitimate son with a fish person, they'd come out as half scales, half skin?
Yeah.
Flabby bits on the outside, but pure strength and majestic skills on the middle side?
Probably, and like legs and stuff.
Wow, that could be me.
Could be. You just need
I like
to eat
jewels.
Yeah, I like jewels too. You just need to eat the frozen scales that turn into water.
Okay, that's... Geez, there's a lot of shiny white stuff around here. You think that's all scales?
Oh, probably. You're gonna have to eat it to find out, though.
I was gonna say,
I'll
I
start eating
think an
every
ice
once
chip
in a while
might be what
some
you're looking
snow.
for.
Dan begins to be led to eat snow. Okay. To find a clearing is not impossible, but it's easier than looking for Ramus. Everyone that's currently at point, go ahead and roll survival again.
Good thing I'm good at surviving.
Am I at advantage?
It's still at
because Becky's
advantage.
helping
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Since no one in the current team has gotten lost, it's still at advantage.
Now we're lost.
You should have followed me. I told you to spin around and go that way.
Yeah, and I'm not lost. You guys are lost.
Everyone
Okay.
is lost.
The
Except
next,
for me.
the next. Dan, go ahead and roll as well.
I did roll. I rolled again. Because I rolled last. I got
Oh,
a
yeah, you did.
25.
It's 19. You don't roll the same thing. With advantage, we take the higher first number.
Oh, no, that is my
Yeah.
first roll.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
just got-
okay.
I just went last.
Oh, you were the
first
last one.
first.
Got it. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, Dan doesn't get lost, even though he's been eating the snow. You guys begin to
the
move
guy.
forwards. The next DC to beat was 14. Dan easily clears it. Tempest and Becky, you do get lost.
I'm still alive, right?
You are still alive, advancing forwards, but you haven't found the rest of the team yet.
Haha.
Well,
This is
okay.
easy. I've never been
I-
lost in my life.
I am also not lost. I know exactly where I'm going.
Becky
I
gets
spin
it.
around real quick and I walk in that direction.
If we pass each other, don't ask for directions.
Okay, and I'm just gonna roll for NPCs. 19. Yeah, that's fine.
Tempest, should we? I don't want. Look, some people might say we should ask for help, but I don't think we should because I feel like I know exactly where I'm going to go. So will you
Well, I
trust
know
me?
that I don't know where I'm going, so I trust you, Becky.
Okay. Do I see anything around me besides snow?
You do see a whole bunch of foliage and trees and like some wilderness creatures around. You do see like a white leopard, even though it wouldn't be in this forest, but it is now. Like roaming the area roughly 200 yards to the left of you. The snow has cleared up enough that you can see more or less your surroundings, but not anyone else.
Damn. Okay. I think we might be lost. I think we should make some noise.
Ramus, you are also moving forwards. You believe you're going in the right direction. You just haven't found the rest of your team yet.
Well, no, they got lost.
You believe you're going in the right direction, but your team hasn't found you yet.
Yes.
You do see like small wooden animals here and there, white rabbits, and for some reason, a giant white beaver. You don't know why, but it's there, roaming the area.
Are any of them cute?
They're all adorable. But
I walk towards them.
The rabbits themselves are like standard rabbits, but that one giant beaver is 3 feet tall. It's like a very small bear.
Whoa.
Cute little things probably lost as well as my team.
Roll animal handling, I guess, if you want to like get near them. The rabbits are more or less like calm-ish. They don't scamper about, but the giant beaver like wanders away.
Well, I guess they're not as lost as my team is. Well, time to continue on in the correct direction.
You pat the rabbit and head forwards. At the clearing, the rest of the team, minus Becky and Tempest, begin to sound off who's here, who isn't. You're able to see each other now that you're in this clearing. And you notice that Tempest, Becky, and Ramus are gone. Well, that's
All right,
unfortunate.
we've all made it.
No, Mr. Dan. Your companions are currently lost.
Yes, Becky and Ray and Tempest,
Are missing.
but they're right there.
Roy does state, no, we're different people, Mr. Dan.
Oh, I just thought my vision was getting blurry. Are we saying that there's more of you?
There are a good amount of us here.
Dan, your mask is on your eyes. That's why you
Yeah, I
can't
thought I was
see.
seeing double people.
No.
I had double eyes because they were getting dry because I don't sleep right.
That might imply you
Chap.
need to have your eyes examined, Mr.
No,
Dan.
they don't blink and it's cold.
You might need some type of liquid to clear them. Then, I would I can recommend going to the optometrist. Not now, but soon.
I would
He
like
could
to
be-
do that.
He could be getting snow blindness. He could be getting
is true.
snow blindness.
I suppose that is
Or-
My
possible.
mask could be making.
His eyes could be freezing.
That's why they're covered up, and I've just been going with the wind.
It's
Near
amazing you haven't been lost.
Near then states, well, do take care of your eyes, Mr. Dan, and remember, don't stare at the snow and don't stare into the sky. That's the main thing. You stare towards the horizon. That being said, though, you always also watch the shadows, so do keep that in mind. That being said,
Keep that in mind.
should one of us go over and head towards where Miss Tempest and Becky are, perhaps Ramus can be found nearby as well. I would recommend only one of us going out there. That being the case, though, if we're lucky, they've stayed in place and not roamed around.
Okay, my suggestion is the strongest, most capable person with the best direction should go. So I think we should send Becky to find Becky.
Ariel looks towards you. She has her own name.
I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. It's covered up. Strong woman. Okay, Beatrice should go find Becky. She seems strong.
She like nods and agrees. Near does state, that's fine. If you believe that they're capable enough to make to the town themselves, then we can press forwards. If you don't, we can all wait here until Miss Beatrice goes and looks for them.
I
No.
believe that Tempest will make it with Becky. But Ramus,
I think Tempest can make it.
I don't care if he makes it.
What did I ever do to you?
A little rude.
Both
You
rich
just
and
lost play a
snobby.
likable character, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I
Remember
buried
what-
Ray next to God,
what?
the horse,
Oh.
on the road.
What have you done for me?
A little rude, but I suppose all in good fun. Very well then. I suppose we should press forwards.
Yeah. Ray Miss. I'd always replace him.
Okay.
Miss Roy could take your spot.
Since the rest of the gang hasn't really gotten lost, it is just one final leg, which would be the easiest because you are not getting lost and managed to get through. So Dan and Micah, go ahead and roll survival with advantage. Yeah, Dan ain't getting lost.
I also know how to get out of
Survived.
this.
In the wilderness.
And yeah, and getting lost. The main group has got it. They're gonna get to the city's outskirts just fine. Becky and Tempest, go ahead and roll survival again. It's gonna be harder and without advantage. And Ramus, go ahead and roll your final one. Okay. The rest of the team manages to get to the outskirts of the city itself. Right now, you do see like some things moving around here and there. Both of you rolled pretty bad, so I'm gonna say you guys find each other, but don't make it to the city. Eventually, Ramus, you do see that Tempest and Becky are behind you, roughly 100 feet away, heading towards the same direction. But if you don't say anything, they won't like intersect with you.
No, I would 100% go up to them. I see that the only other intelligent group made it through okay as well.
Right? Have you seen anybody
Yeah,
else?
no, we're totally lost.
What?
What? I'm not lost.
How can you
Becky,
tell?
are you lost?
I've been walking towards that light in the sky.
Exactly. That's what we're going towards, right?
Have you not been following the light in the sky, Tempest?
What time of day is it?
Midday, like noon.
Oop, I did not mean to hit survival. I just hit my thing. And what direction are we supposed to be going?
They told you north, by northeast. You guys have been, I guess, been following the sun.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you making
As it moves.
Yeah, we've been
light.
going
In the
southwest.
sky.
Yeah. It's the largest elemental, right?
Right? Doesn't it work different up here in the snow?
I don't know. I thought that's why
Oh,
there was
damn.
long days.
Maybe that's what we have to do now. We have to turn away from the bright light in the sky and actually go the direction we're supposed to go.
Look, we need to understand our
No.
surroundings.
Well, Becky, hear me out. I
What do
would
I
probably
see?
never get lost, right? I don't think you would get lost either.
I'm not lost.
So I'm pretty sure we're still on track and everyone else is lost.
Okay, so we figure out the way we need to go. We
Mhm.
pull down a tree really, really hard,
Yes.
right? And we tie it to the ground.
Yeah.
And we all sit on it, and we cut the line, and we fly to town.
I actually like this idea. I do have a spell that can help with this.
What spell?
It's Featherfall.
Okay. Oh, really? Do you think
Yes.
it worked, Tempest?
Yeah, we can easily land off of it.
You
I
can
think-
float, right?
Yes, but I think it will only work if we pick the right direction.
Oh.
Well, okay.
how many
well,
what
I was
directions
going
are
the
there?
right
Four?
direction, and
There
you
are
were going the right
infinite
direction,
directions.
right? So if we take
No, we
the
were going the wrong
medium-
direction.
Becky said that she was
Nope,
going the right
we were
direction.
going the wrong direction.
Becky,
As evidenced by the fact that we have lost all
No.
of the rest of our group.
they got lost.
I went the right
obviously.
direction.
Do you think
Tempest
so?
didn't.
Just mathematically. Do you think that statistically speaking, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them got it wrong, and only
Tempest-
us 3 got it right?
Yes.
Tempest, let me ask you a single question. One of
'Cause
the
it was a
groups
hard
was being
test.
led by Dan. I'm pretty
Not a
sure
question.
we're the correct group.
Look,
That's
it's
not
like
a
a
question.
test, right? When I was in school, if you got less than a 70, it wasn't a good grade. So, 90, 80,
Let's
70,
go.
and the
just
rest are under 70.
let's go
So,
around the
we're
group
passing grade.
and put our ideas to pick the right direction. My idea is to take Becky's direction and my direction, which are both right, and we take the medium of them two.
Okay.
Okay, Becky, what's your idea?
Okay, spin around really fast.
And my direction is to look at the sun and figure out which way is north.
All right. Go ahead and roll
Are you
investigation,
a
Tempest.
mathematician?
What? What
Think she
what are
might-
we rolling?
Investigation.
Okay. I also would like to investigate the area around me to see if there's anything that might help, like a tall mountain, hill,
Yeah.
anything.
It's still investigation. Okay.
My rolls. My rolls. I'm pretty sure
I don't
my.
like the snow.
Becky, you do see like some moss on the rock and go, aha! Quickly run over towards it, kick the rock. We go this way.
Spins around really fast.
Okay.
Because you know that you've been told that how moss grows is a general direction to the north for some reason or another. So you kick it, and that is the north direction, you believe. After spinning really, really fast.
Can I roll a D100 and see if how accurate me doing the median of our two directions actually may just align by sheer coincidence?
Sure. 80 and above %. It ironically works, but you don't know truthfully.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm definitely correct. It's
You point
that
behind you.
I've pointed the completely wrong direction.
Yeah. Tempest, based on the arc of the sun and the way the shadows are moving, and before Becky kicked the rock, you can tell if you curve to the right a little bit and follow the not a trail, but the way the snow is going in between the peaks in the mountain range further ahead of you, you can discern where north actually is, based off of what you've already been traveling, and
Hey,
not
Ray.
continuing to follow the
Mhm.
sun.
You know how you're always saying that I don't respect you?
Yes, because
It's
you
true.
don't.
It's
Yes,
true.
I noticed.
But you know what would make me respect you a little bit?
Oh, what?
If you took my word for it and let me lead for a while.
Okay, I have no issue with that.
Okay,
Alright.
Tempest, but I think maybe we should go that way. I'd like to point into the woods.
This one's on you guys. All I know is that I can definitely prepare a catapult.
I think we should go into the woods so that we can see more things we can't see.
How about you spin around again and you pick the direction that way?
Okay, I'm convinced.
And I'm going to guide her to
Yeah,
pick
I
north.
assumed. You guide her towards the direction you believe is correct.
Wow.
Okay,
I
we need to find
am-
a tree.
I'd like to kind of
Correct.
angle us for course correction a little bit.
Yeah, since Tempest is the one taking the charge and you've more or less discerned which way to go ahead and roll survival again with advantage. It's a little tougher because you're
Triple.
lost, but not impossible. That's a 2 and an 8. That's a 2 and an 8.
Damn snow! It's terrible!
Okay.
I love it.
We had better luck with the tree catapult.
I'm ready for the tree catapult. I got
Okay,
it
let's
planned
do
in my
the
mind.
tree catapult. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Eventually,
What
you guys begin
happened,
to... Jerry... Okay. The first thing that happens is you go wandering into the area you believe is correct. And honestly, it was correct until Becky kept spinning and accidentally bumped you, Tempest. So you kind of lost track of where things were going. So you made the best estimated guess and went into the left side. Heading towards that direction, you found a cave, which, good place to rest, maybe, to make sure everything was correct. And then a bear came out, you ran away from it, and then got lost again.
Okay. I'm going to use animate object to animate a tree to bend without cracking so that it can launch us.
Okay, and
Tree begins to arch backwards, has its foliage up so you can, sit on it.
Okay.
which direction is north again, Tempest? I mean, preferably not towards bears.
No bears.
18. You can tell where north is.
Yes, thank you. I also didn't mean to do that again. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
well, everybody, so here's the plan. We jump on the tree.
Mhm.
I take lead, right?
This,
It will
Okay.
fly through the air. If there's dragons, I kill them. If it's birds, we slice through them. If it's anything, if it's air, I slice through that, right? I create a tunnel, a speed tunnel. I'm like a I'm like, what would you call something that shot out of something? A bullet. And
Yeah,
Yebu, you hold on behind me, right? Tempest,
but we
you
do
put
know.
air.
Yes.
You give us air power, and Ramus, you give us some feather fall, and we
Mhm.
just crash into town
Sounds
in
good
fashion.
to me. I think this is going to work out perfectly. And I'm very proud of like the animated cannon bolt made from the tree.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
You guys land on the foliage, and then
I pull out some alcohol and it's like, anyone want a drink before we do this?
Yeah, right.
I pour everyone a shot.
everyone takes a shot. The tree like takes a shot as well. It just pours it on itself. Ramus, since you are leading the charge and you more or less have constructed a catapult, go ahead and roll survival advantage because it's fun.
They can't just keep being bad, right?
Before you rolled, I was going to give you a +2, but that's still a 9.
They can't keep being bad, can't they?
Oh my god.
You keep making catapults until you land somewhere. Right around 3 hours later, the gang's like all waiting in front of the entranceway to the city. Like just patiently waiting because they wholeheartedly believe that Tempest is going to get here without an issue because Micah was so insistent. Like she believed in her ability. Didn't care about Ramus, but believed Tempest can do it. 3 hours later, you guys like wander out of the forest, like with shrubbery everywhere in your hair, scars here and there. Not to do damage, but enough to show that you got lost so bad.
I do want to point out that was actually quite fun.
It was.
I would also like to point out my toes are cold.
Oh, I will use produce flame to heat up Becky's
Thank you.
boots.
Eat this boots. Oh, my boots are sticky.
I forgot about the boot marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
Well,
Begins to eat them
when
out
we
of the
get there,
boot.
we can clean them out. It's fine. Oh, hello, rest of the group. I see you guys finally made it.
Picking marshmallows off my feet.
Hi.
Glad you made it. Is everything all right? You do look weathered.
I'm sorry that you guys got lost.
Nier looks towards Micah. Were we lost? I don't think so. I suppose we didn't agree in a place we were to meet up. I just assumed the city entrance.
I guess we should have done that, huh?
Oh, Dan, a quick thing. You
Yes.
know how you were talking about, demigods and flying?
I ate a lot of demigods along the way.
Wait, what?
Yeah, water dragon scales. Anything
Oh.
that shines and turns to water.
Okay, that's strange. But anyways,
Yes, snow in
we
his
actually
pockets.
practically flew here ourselves.
Wow,
Yeah,
I've flown before.
I don't think you have.
I was a chicken once. I got thrown off a cliff,
That's still falling.
but it's falling at a slow rate.
Wouldn't that just be gliding and not flying?
It's flying downwards.
I guess you may be right on that.
Mhm.
Maybe you are a flying fish.
I hope not.
Who knows? Roy does state. All right then. Now that we've all managed to get here, again, apologies for not discerning. I suppose making a choice rather of a place to meet up. Wait, were you on the other side of the city this entire time for these last 3 hours?
We
Maybe.
were a lot of places.
No, I shouldn't just try to ascertain what you mean by that. Again, it was our fault for not discerning where we should meet. Very well done. But right now we're in a city filled with a lot of dangerous things. Do you want us to take the first thing that we see and distract it away from you, or should we take the second?
You could take them all. You're powerful.
We're only so many, and this place is quite literally filled, as we've mentioned beforehand.
Are we
with-
breaking up into our two original groups?
I believe it'd be the fairest way, since we know each other's own skills and traits. unless you want us to break apart into separate groups between each
Interesting.
other.
I got a question. Is this the dangerous city we were trying to go to?
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
Tim was talking to us about?
Yes.
Okay,
that's
I'm
correct.
fine being in whatever group, but I think that all the Genasi should go in the other group.
Little races there, but
I don't think that's how that works, Dan.
Yes, there was this one fictional book from another dimension. It was about some ring, and this has got the vibes written all over it.
Hey, can you roll a
But that's only
persuasion?
evil. Yeah, roll
Yeah,
persuasion.
but it made good people go crazy, kind of evil, when they got close to it, like right over there.
What if I'm the Frodo of this story?
Yep, roll a
have all your
persuasion. You're
fingers?
definitely not gonna beat that.
How many fingers you got?
I
I have
too am scared
20,
about the
Because I could use my
Ganassi
toes like
changing.
fingers.
Wow, it's impressive.
I'm not worried about your character, Roy Tempest. I'm just concerned there may be an energy here that may affect your minds. That's what
That's
it
true.
seems like to me. Do we have anything that could ward you from that?
Go. Mask.
Common sense?
I don't know what this Tim fellow told you, but if, there were evil being drawn here, wouldn't we have already been drawn here a long time ago?
I mean,
Wait,
yes,
that's
but
the point.
we kind of
Well-
just got drawn here on a
Yes,
special mission that we didn't deserve. It's
it
interesting.
does seem very convenient.
Also, it's pretty quiet. I don't know about you, but usually by this time, we see a woman that looks strikingly like a dragon monster.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
And
Godzilla.
Roger goes, "What?
I look around for Godzilla. It's true. this
You
place
don't see
does
anyone
seem
in the
very
streets."
empty.
And Ramus, you've grown up here. Well, not here specifically. There's like an offshoot rich section where you've grown up until you've actually decided to travel. It's always hustling and bustling. Even though this is a mining corporation town, it has people here, which means they're either hiding or they've been long gone in more ways than one.
Huh.
So if you find anyone here, it's likely the enemy. Maybe.
Ray, do you think when we brought you back to life, you stole the life forces of your entire village to bring you back one more time, but actually you didn't really get brought back? You were just teleported to a different body to join souls with someone else?
Yes.
Reyes pauses for a second, not wanting that to be true. No, surely not.
Can you answer one thing for me, Ray? Because I've been having this question. I've been thinking this whole time.
Yes.
So, not Ray, but Miss, right? Which I'm
Yes.
guessing is short for Miss Pants.
Misconduct.
What?
And so
Misconduct.
you, Miss Pants, was sitting in your room, and you just woke up next to a bunch of people and a dead horse. Like, how did
Yes.
it go on your side?
On my
And why
side,
were you so cool with it?
I just was. I was.
So you were having a good life with nothing wrong. Then you
Yes.
woke up in the middle of the woods, and you were like, "Yeah, this is fine."
No, it's strange to explain. It's as if it always was and yet wasn't. It was like a calm, as if it was what I've always felt. but
Bitch, look
it's
me in the
been-
eyes right now. If I see a photo of you in your old house, is it going to be you? And if it
Ye-
is, then you were just here and you were teleported. And the only reason you're confused is because you joined minds with somebody else who's dead. So
She's
you,
got a point.
Ramus, who's the name you go by, is probably not even your real name. And you don't even know that because you've been sucked out through a mind portal into someone else's mind body. And now you're suffering from PTSD from the entire experience.
I think I saved my intelligence saving throw. Becky, I think that your point may be valid. In some areas not. But I do believe that I am myself. I am just now something a little bit more.
Okay, that's good enough. I believe you.
Okay.
You convinced me.
I do want to say something. This town is not like it was. And I'm concerned that there may not be anyone here to save.
Oh,
Not like the way it was when you were someone else, or not the way it was when you are who you are now. And who's to say it wasn't another dimension?
or a different time. Or a different
Yeah.
timeline.
Yeah.
What if there's a timeline where your mom is looking for you and you're just not there?
Yep. Yes, and I'll probably be dead in that timeline.
Okay, cool. Well, I've got a bigger question. So you're saying this place was pretty busy and now it's not?
Yes.
So all this is just empty?
I don't know if empty is the correct word. But
Does it when I look around, does it look like it was just deserted? Or did people like slowly leave?
You see like a whole bunch of broken windows here and there, some broken doors, some scarrings in the woodwork here and there. People ran. Some took things, others stole, and then people just left and bailed. You don't see any dead bodies around, but it's been a while since this has happened, so they've either been cleaned away or something else has happened.
Okay.
Did I find out anything different?
Within a 9, you can tell that this area has been ransacked and like basically pilfered through already. But you can also tell that the broken windows here and there were broken from the inside rather than outside. So not a lot of people stole things. But
Do I see any gold?
you can't really tell if you see any gold.
Damn.
I will try to look for just signs of like death, right?
You do smell it in the air. There are no bodies, but you smell faint blood trails in the air. I guess I can too. Now that I think about it.
I will turn to the group and just be like, I know that none of you respect me, but I
I do.
only ask for one thing.
Gold.
You see the enemy, show no mercy.
Okay, never mind.
I agree. I support you 100%.
Because Ramus is really mad because Ramus actually did really care about the citizens.
Okay, then I'd like to make a statement.
The women
Based on how much
citizens.
gold. Okay, yeah, but based on how much gold Ramus bore when he teleported to us, I'd like to claim all gold on all the dead bodies.
Impossible. I already was going to do that before you said that. I was just going to say that.
First, I'd like to
Becky,
donate all my gold
then
to
did
Roger.
say
Carl, I
first.
claim all gold in houses.
Right.
Okay.
Nier says, do you want us to make a ruckus so we can distract anything big here away from you so you can move forwards?
Unless it has gold on it, then you take it. Everything else just kind of shoo this away.
I honestly don't
Yeah.
know if they have gold or not. We won't know
There's
what will
shiny
attack us
splashes
unless...
of water on them, and if it flickers, then it's mine. It's my
Also, you
boy.
can bite it. It's pretty soft.
I agree. I think what we should do is let the other team stay here, make lots of noise, and attract all the attention while we sneak around quietly.
Okay.
and stealthily.
And reclaim the wealth of Ramus's former city.
We
Gold.
are moving forward to find out what the hell is going on.
Oh,
Very well
okay.
then. I agree with Micah's keen insight and intellect.
I think we should do it stealthily, though.
Of
I
course.
said that.
You said that?
Yes.
I couldn't hear you because your voice sounded 660 years old.
I said it. I promise. What the hell?
Oh,
I think they were finally done with us.
I think they've moved on.
Nah,
Well,
they're
that's
going with,
us.
they're going with Micah's plan.
so organized as a group.
God, mad.
Like a
God.
regiment.
What if they practiced that?
Becky, where did you go?
I'm
Becky?
invincible.
Becky's right there.
Invisible.
Oh, shit. Becky, when did you get there?
I'm the best at stealth. Everyone can follow me.
How? You're so large.
I'm real quick and quiet.
While you guys are doing this, you can tell that they are making some noise, like a whole bunch of shouting in the distance, and something does pop out of nowhere. In the distance, you do see something coming out of the mountain range, and heading towards that direction. A giant storm cloud dragon just heads towards them.
Oh,
Holy crap.
hey guys, there's more
They're in
dragons.
trouble.
Roger, there's more dragons.
Whoa! It's big.
I just want
Okay.
to say that it was kind of cool that they were like us, but now that they're dead, I'm glad that there's only one group of us left.
They'll never know we're sneaking around.
I want everyone to go ahead and roll stuff, other than Ramus, who has already rolled.
Oh, I rolled.
and
Jason, yeah,
yeah, I just noticed it too.
that's why I was like, where did Becky go?
Well, I lay down on the road.
Again, I'm taking the median of your rolls. Oh,
Ooh.
I
Oh,
guess.
my God.
I guess she is a vampire.
okay, 25, 13, 16, 6, and 22. That is an average of 15. I'm only doing that in my head, so I'm probably wrong, but you guys are fine right now. You do hear some fighting in the corners, but right now you guys are okay.
Connor,
so-
Nira, Roger, Dan, catch up with us.
So, Roger, you're saying I gotta eat that thing over there, right? Gotta eat it up?
Wait, stop. I have an idea.
What?
I summon doggers.
Yeah, dog should go
Because
first.
doggers is invisible to everyone else.
As long as you insist that he exists,
So-
then he should go first.
Yeah, how
I'll
do we
send
trust
doggers
you?
out.
Wait, I forgot who Doggers is.
Is my
Dog?
faithful hound.
Last
He's the
name
invisible
Chris.
hound that I can summon.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dog us?
So I will
It's
have
his moral justification
little-
when he splits people's arms off with his mind. It's not him doing it, it's just the dog.
I'll have little puppers go in front because I think it'll bark if there's a small or large creature comes within 30 feet.
Okay.
So he'll bark if he'll go bork.
How do
If
we know
anyone-
which direction he's going? Oh, I see.
Invisible to everyone
can't
else,
see it.
but
Yeah, I can see him, so I'll go in front so I can
It's your
show
town,
everyone
do
stuff.
what you want.
Sure thing.
Okay, we will
I-
go
I trust you.
Where are we
here,
going, by the
I'll
way?
have
You
him
know
go
the city.
around this corner.
I cared so much for my home city that I pushed it to civil war. Hundreds died in the streets.
Looks behind.
Roger, catch up.
yeah, I'm going.
Roger's fine. You just eat everything you see and become more powerful. Oh, so fast.
So far, not barking. And at this point, everyone, because it says loud barking, you do hear. "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff."
Oh, other way.
I put my hands up and start
Everyone go ahead and roll turn order.
motioning the- What?
Sniff
It
it.
says loud barking.
Yes, but would they find us? They only find an invisible doggers.
They are heading
only
this
move-
way.
Yes, that's true.
Everyone roll initiative. There is a chance they might see you.
Someone needs to roll for
Whoa, I might go first.
Tempest.
Tempest.
Oh, you need to roll initiative.
You do it.
I can't. She's back. She'd get lotion.
She's preparing for war with the lotion.
Where am I?
She was itchy.
Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. You got a 12. Oh, never mind.
I did it.
I got
the
a
one who
nat-
clicked it.
I did it.
20.
No, I did it.
Is
I did
Nira
it.
with us?
You're welcome.
She should be. I just can't find her token. Oh, there she is. Okay, 14, not bad. A 12 isn't that great, but okay. And that's 7. Okay. Not that far away. You can, well, you can't see, but your dog can. A giant
What the fuck?
snail-like creature
Oh,
is
Lord.
heading towards this direction.
Oh,
Snail.
jeez.
Okay.
Hey, guys, I need to see what it is.
It's a snail.
We can't
Have some
see
down.
it. You can't see it.
Oops, I forgot to make it
Okay.
its turn order. And I rolled out of game, so let's roll it again so I don't cheat you guys. That's a 2.
Tempest, float up and see what we're fighting.
Do you think it's a dragon?
I've already done it once today. I can't do it again.
What good are you?
I was showing off.
Becky, you're up
Roger.
first.
Roger, float up and see what it is that
I
we're
would
fighting.
like to peek around the corner and see what it is.
You move 10 feet forwards, look around the corner, and you do see like a giant snail with like weird things on top of its head just heading towards your direction.
I would like to turn back around and inform my team on what I see. Okay, everybody. I know this is gonna sound weird, but we need salt. It's a
Okay.
giant snail. I don't mean nail. I don't mean a person named Snail. I mean a literal snail.
A mollusk?
I'll just start looking in this house for salt.
Are you sure the ground isn't covered in salt? Are you sure it's a snail?
I look again. Let me just close. Let me adjust my glasses. Okay, it's either a snail or 3 people waving their arms really fast.
Wave your arms back.
Say I'm 80% confident it is a snail.
Remus, you don't find anything.
I would
Becky,
like
I'm
to
not finding any salt.
hold my attack, and can I do a sneak attack? Like it's
not
at the dog.
really.
Can I hit it? Okay.
You can hold your turn and get an advantage on your attack.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna hold my turn.
You hold your turn until it gets close enough to actually whack the thing. All right. Dan.
All right. I don't believe you, Becky. I want to see what it is. Oh shit! It's a giant snail.
Okay.
It's all right, guys. I've known to tame wilder creatures than this. I'd like to cast animal friendship, and it convinced it I mean no harm.
Okay. Go ahead and pull up your spell.
I pulled it up.
It just means
Oh,
click on it. Thank you. Convince a beast that you can mean it no harm.
Is it a beast?
That's what I'm looking up. Large elemental, unaligned. No, it is not a beast.
Try it anyways.
Yeah, you tried anyways. If the intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. It is not. It's negative, so it succeeds. Or at least it attempts to, and that's all I really care about. Okay. What kind of save is this? Wisdom. It has no modifier to wisdom, so it's just a d20. That's an 8, which I believe fails. So right now this thing is looking towards you, and it doesn't seem angry towards you at the very least.
Interesting. It looks a lot like a hand. I think maybe there's someone stuck inside the shell.
Can you run around it? If it's slow, just
I'm out of
go to the
breath.
left.
Oh no, I'm out of breath.
Oh.
Sorry.
Me too.
Yeah, because this spell technically isn't supposed to work, but I'm going to say it does a little bit. Dan, you believe this creature is going to attack you, but it might attack your companions or friends or allies or whatever you consider them.
Wow, it might attack me. I take that back. But I should be protected. I've got a jacket.
That is true. Anything else, Dan?
That is all.
Okay. Roger
Stand
comes
my
forwards.
ground.
Oh, giant snail, that's cool.
You should eat it.
Maybe, but I'm way too far away from everyone.
Oh, damn.
It takes the entire turn to get to here.
So fast.
Remus, you're currently in the building.
Okay. Okay. So. So no one's attacked yet, right?
No, the thing is coming towards you, but it seems to have, like, more or less ignored Dan.
Doesn't have
I'm
eyes.
waiting for a sneak attack.
kind of looks like my grandma.
Hold on. Can I use an alter self to make myself look like it?
What's the description?
I don't know. It's really
No.
long. I'm reading it now.
Polymorph.
It's maybe. Polymorph will probably be better, yeah.
Okay, then I'll use polymorph to make myself exactly like it. I clicked the wrong thing. Haha! I am giant snail now.
You can see within range, new form, an unknown creature must make a wisdom saving throw. You're obviously doing it to yourself, so that's fine. The spell has no effect on shape-changing or creatures within 0 points. Duration. This one can be beast while challenge rating equal to or less to the target. Gain status. If you want to be it, you can, I guess.
Yep, I'm it now.
Okay. Copy. Paste. Oops, that's Roger.
I'm
Whoa,
Roger.
Roger!
Yeah,
You're
Roger
so
now.
powerful.
Roger, you want to turn into your dragon form real quick for me?
I'll become my dragon form
Guys, I got this.
right here. Hold up.
I will. Can I have a ownership so I can move it?
Yep. Give me a second. Okay, you should have ownership now.
Okay, hold on.
Shake its hand.
I will walk sexily over here
Wow.
and
This
wiggle
means-
my head things at it.
Wave those nips around.
Wow. It's beautiful nature. Nature is beautiful.
Here's your stat block.
Oh,
Flail snail.
Flail snail.
Flail.
Snail, flail.
Snail.
Flail, snail, fail.
Ramus,
Oh, wait.
thank you for sexually
Snail shell
sexing the
emits
snail
dazzling
for us
colors
to survive.
at the end of the snail's turn.
I think, Ray, you have a problem.
Seems interesting.
Okay. Instead of flirting my things, now I'm reading this. I will make my shell emit dazzling colors to try to seduce it.
Ooh.
What are you reading?
You sent me the characters, the actual monster.
What?
It's in everyone.
Okay.
It's in the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm seduced.
Which effect are you using?
So under actions, the can't really read it.
Scintillating shell?
Yes.
Okay. And turn to the time the shell sheds light, 3-foot radius. I think you're close enough. Yep, just barely. Dim light for additional 30 feet, and creatures can see the snail has disadvantage on attack rolls against it. In addition, any creature within the bright light are able to see the snail with the power activated. Must succeed a DC Wisdom saving throw or be stunned until another turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and roll wisdom saves, including the snail.
I'm doing it in a sexy manner. I know snail language, guys. I got this.
I'm outside of 35 feet. Do I have to?
You are fine.
Okay.
So sexy.
Dan, you're stunned.
What are we pushing?
Wisdom
I am
saving
stunned.
throw.
I'm mentally stunned. Wow. Stunning. Stunning creature.
You are fine, Micah. Becky, you're stunned, so your held action to attack this thing isn't allowed to trigger anymore.
Dang.
I want to roll for Roger.
So bright.
Even with their modifier, they are stunned. Or anyways, anything else?
You've done good
Anything
so far.
else, Ramus?
I think I'm getting the hang of this snail thing.
can't understand you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it for your turn.
Yep.
Connor rushes forwards. He saw you transform, so he's not gonna attack you. How long does the thing last? Until the end of the Snail's turn, so it stopped shedding light, so Connor's fine. Looks towards you. Okay, don't really know what's going on. Try not to do that again while your team's around.
It's like a sex thing, Connor. You gotta watch.
No! That's his turn as he body blocks Dan against the true enemy. Tempest.
Okay. I would like to get up onto one of these roofs and kind of hop my way over.
Get on my shell. Ride me into battle.
No.
Okay, you easily hop aboard the roof, just fine.
Okay. I want to be just like right on the. I know I'm technically 35 feet away, but I want to be like right behind the ledge of
Yeah.
this roof, and I want to. It hasn't seen me yet, right?
No.
Okay. Then I want to attack it, which I can do with advantage because it hasn't taken its turn yet and it hasn't seen me.
Mm-hmm.
And I will get my sneak attack for that.
Both true. Technically all three.
Save us from its beauty.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Nine plus 13 is 22.
22. You shoot out longbow straight towards it. The arrow pierces in its shell and cracks it heavily. It's not dead, but it definitely can't take a couple of those hits anymore.
Well, great, because I have another one.
Okay.
Still at advantage or no?
I think you'll lose it once you strike for your first time.
Okay. How about a 26?
26 still hits.
7 damage.
Okay. It's bloody now, but not quite dead.
And I believe that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep hitting my mouse pad with my hand. Sorry.
That's fine.
And it's the same each time. That's crazy.
Why is it still 7?
Always 7.
7.
Micah.
To a casino.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Not anymore. It's
I
gone.
am going to move and jump onto the roof across the way. Do I need to do acrobatics to go up on the roof?
No, unless someone's like near you, you should be fine. So you nimbly dodge and jump straight up. There are technically stairs there, so you really didn't need to roll anything. You use the stairs momentum, get onto the roof just fine. There you see a snail with like Remus's clothes around it, and the rest of the gang stunned for some reason.
I'm going to move because I can go 30. I'm going to move to here just to set up a position. And I'm not going to do anything at this moment other than that.
Okay.
So nimble.
Nara's all the way back here. Takes her entire turn just to get on the roof. No, she can get on the roof just fine. Takes her longbow. Or is it a short bow? It's been a while since I've seen her weapons. Light crossbow. That's a 9. Doesn't hit. Sounds about right. Flail Snail takes its turn. Comes over.
We are very slow creatures.
Watch out for its fangs. They're so quick.
It moved 10 feet. Not that fast. But fast enough to get Connor. It will just probably... Yeah, I'll just flail him.
It's a flail snail. That's what it does.
What does the action of a flail look like?
It's a flail.
You do
Does it
see
just kind of
It's a wickety
you
whack.
do see that the eye stalks like just rush towards towards Connor and like slam into him, and all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them do so. So five.
So he slapped him.
But
Is that what I'm hearing?
The ends of the eye stalk do have like spiked, barbed things.
Okay.
So it actually does do damage. It doesn't just slap him. But yeah, that's 5 attacks against Connor, plus 5 to hit. One, 2, 3, 4, missed 1. 5, and 3 of them hit. So you do see this thing hit Connor again and again for 18 points of damage. He's fine, but he did get hurt. Becky, right now you are stunned for the round, but I think it's only for 1 round, unless I'm wrong. Oh, until the lights end. The lights have ended. Becky, you're fine
Ooh.
again.
Okay, good. I would like to attack. I'm going to move up. Right here. I'm going to flail Snail with my flame sword. I'm going to flail my flame sword at the snail.
Uh-huh. Okay. 13 doesn't
Alright.
hit. And unlike Tempest, even though there's an ally next to you, you don't get advantage. So with your
Okay,
flame sword, it rings in, but it does not hit.
Cool. I then try one more time.
Okay. .24 does hit. You use your flame sword to strike in and curve the blade in so it breaks more of the shell. This thing is barely alive, but it is still alive. Anything else?
Okay. So I don't think I could fit down this way with everyone there. So I'm gonna actually go this way.
It's still Becky's turn.
Oh.
Oh, I don't do
Yeah,
anything
right.
else.
I'm
So I have 2
not.
attacks.
And then it's Dan's turn.
Am I still stunned?
Oh. I was scrolled down.
Okay. Unless you have a bonus action, Becky, I think that's your turn.
Yeah, I have a bonus action, but I'm good.
Okay. Dan, right now you're no longer stunned.
Oh, I'd like to stab it.
Okay.
Like say, watch me dazzle.
You go around Connor, watch me stab it, stab straight through, but you hit the shell and it like bounces off.
Damn. Damn. My bonus action will just be, I don't know. I cover my face in shame. I'm done.
You go around Connor, cover your face in shame.
Damn.
Roger looks towards this. I'm good. You can take it from here, Ray, miss. Just holds their turn.
Just go up here. That's all I can do because I don't think I can get through everyone.
No, not really.
And the flail snail doesn't have any ranged attacks. But I will also. Why is he?
It does have a range of 10 feet. But you
Yeah,
would
but I
need to get
can't
through
Yeah.
everyone first.
I'm also gonna move the doggers because I realized that it's at the beginning of my turn, so he has to be within 5 feet, and then has to end, and then next turn. So
Yeah.
So he has. There we go. I can only move him there. And that's the end of my turn. And I will scout this way.
Okay. Connor uses defensive defensive action to give the snail a disadvantage on attacking him, which just means guarding Dan. Tempest.
Sorry, I would like to just do the same thing. I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
How's a 15?
Does not hit, but do you have the rogue feat that if there's a person that you are familiar with, 5 feet, you get advantage to attack?
Do I?
I forget the name of it.
Let me check. No, I don't.
Okay.
But I have another attack, so I would like to go again.
No problem.
How's
Yeah,
that?
29 hits.
Great. And I didn't do sneak attack with the last one, so I'm going to use it this time.
Okay, that is 12 plus 7. Yeah, it only had so much health left. You take your longbow and shoot out an arrow. As soon as it does so, it curves into, you believe, the head of this creature, drives in, and just watches the thing hit the ground motionless.
Nice.
Okay, currently out of combat, unless something
Is
happens.
it dead?
It hit the ground motionless and dies.
How do you tell if a snail is dead?
Stop moving, I guess. But actually, that's not a good indicator.
But they're so slow.
You see its brain come out of its body.
Oh,
Okay, that seems pretty decisive.
Yeah. Right now, you're currently out of combat, but who knows what you guys will do.
Using my position on the roof, can I look around to see if there's anything else around?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception with advantage, because you have the high ground.
psst, look for something valuable.
Anything shiny?
I am glad this is not the forest again. Examining the area, you can tell that there are a few things roaming around in the city itself, but not heavily visible. Right now, you do see that the other team is fighting that cloud dragon thing, so glad it's not towards you. But you do see a contingency of smaller creatures heading towards that direction. So they are doing their job. But you see a few things around you that are coming around close to you. So long as you stay on the roof and guide everyone, you should be able to get through the city just fine. But you
So
would need to
remind me.
roll stealth.
Remind me, our plan of attack is that one group takes on the big thing and the other group takes on the smaller thing?
The other group distracts while one group attacks the main bad guys. In a
We're
bit
trying
of
to distract?
Can you show us on the map where we're headed to?
north,
or
just straight up forwards.
Just north.
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't going to make it that difficult.
So are we the ones distracting, or are they trying to distract with the big thing and that's not actually the boss?
They're distracting, not the boss, the rest of the
Wait,
minions.
that's not the boss?
It's not the boss.
It's giant!
Not the boss.
Motherfucker.
Hey, I'm the boss, and I'm not giant.
They're distracting so you can get around the smaller things and also that the army that's coming forwards can back them up. You guys
Yeah.
are in charge of the main boss guys.
I'm the boss.
That sounds terrible.
What was that, Ramus?
All
I
right,
can't
guys, I guess we
understand you.
should sneak up. Do I get an idea of where the boss might be hiding?
Yes, they did. Well, I want to say Micah did it, even though they technically didn't. Had a good amount of piece of paper, so he showed it to everyone before you guys left to the city. And it was discerned that it was in the mountain range, not that far away from the city, towards the north section. So long as you get through the city just fine, you can get into the mountain range where they are currently hunkered down and bunkered down. Apparently, they're trying to collect a massive energy to summon or break something. But you don't really know what, because he never got the chance to get here.
All right, guys, we have to go north.
Which way's north? You
Hold on,
guys
I got
Forwards.
this.
the most practice with that.
Forwards.
Tempest, go ahead and roll stealth for the team. I'll give you advantage.
How quiet is the snail?
Nice. You do see a few
Solid
things
roll.
coming towards your direction, so you gather the team up, basically lead them rather than let them lead themselves. And you get through the main branch of the area just fine. However, once you get close enough to the north section, I'm just going to move you guys there because it's easier that way for me. The snow isn't moving